Dudes, box. It's been a mad couple of months for new guitars around here. I have been lacking self-control considerably for a little while now, but this is just something that I absolutely had to try. This is what we've got, and some of you might have been expecting me to get my hands on one of these. At this point, you know what it's going to be. It'll say so in the title, but this is the new Boden Essential. I'm incredibly excited to test this out because obviously I've already got 4 Strandbergs of differing types and specs, and trying out the new affordable model that should be a really good way for everybody to get their hands on a Strandberg and see if they like them is super exciting to me, man. On paper, I love what they've done with this guitar, and I think it's super cool that Strandberg are trying to make a guitar that everybody can buy if they want one and see what Strandberg's all about, because I think there's loads of people out there that'll love them. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because I need to get this thing out of the box. When you get a Strandberg, this is the first thing that you see when you get the box open, which is super cool. I'm actually really stoked that Strandberg is still sending out the guitars in the gig bags, even though it's the Essential, it's the cheaper model, because the gig bags that come with these are absolutely killer, man. Can you remember the last time you bought a guitar and it came with a decent gig bag? I just got the Jaketto Iron Marshall a little while ago now, and that was like a 1500 quid guitar, and it just came in a cardboard box. I feel like brands are sort of not providing the value that they used to. That's not in any way to say that the Iron Marshall is a bad guitar. It is 100% worth the money, but it would have been nice to see it come in a bag. It's something that I miss. You don't get that much anymore. Now, you get it every time with Strandberg, which when you're paying like upwards of 1500 quid for a guitar, it's nice to get it to come in a bag. But Strandberg make the effort for these things to actually come with a proper Strandberg bag that's designed by them, and it's sick. It's really good. Now, here's a little sneak peek into what it is. It's always super cool to get this guitar out of the bag for the first time, because they put a lot of effort into making sure that the guitar is presented right. Actually, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. We need to do the standard YouTuber, ooh, what have we got in the pockets thing. Now, this is where it's actually worthwhile. Like, I know I take the piss a bit. I'm just making fun of other YouTubers a little bit at the moment, but like, it's nothing personal. It's just, I'm not really arsed about seeing what's in the pockets, but with Strandberg, it's actually worth it. Like, it's properly worth it. What they've done with the Essential is they've started providing actual tools instead of the little plastic multi-tool thing. Now, you did get the truss rod wrenches and stuff like that before, but you got the little plastic Strandberg multi-tool thing that came magnetised or with a little magnet sticker so you could stick it on your guitar or whatever. They're nice to have, but they break. So, actual tools, proper Allen keys and stuff. Just as easy to carry about in your gig bag as like the little tool is. Booklet, just explaining all the hardware and shit like that. That's cool. Earplugs. Earplugs is cool. You've been getting them for a little while as well with the Strandbergs, which is actually awesome. I know all of us have got this thing, it's like, just play it loud and like, my ears, it don't matter. Whatever happens to them, I don't care. But you really should look after them. So it's cool to have a little packet of earplugs. A Boden Essential user guide. Obviously, I've not seen this before. This beautiful man. A little thank you card with Ola's beautiful face on it. It's not actually signed, it's printed, but the fact that it's there, that's cool. Who don't want to see Ola's face when you get your guitar out? Little user book talking about the new hardware that's included on these guitars, because they've not got the same stuff that the other ones have got, because obviously these have got straight frets, not the multi-scale stuff. Now that's going to be strange for me. Or is it? I don't know. It's crazy light. This is lighter, pretty sure. Oh no, it's not.
Very, I'll take both.
It's not lighter. It's actually a little bit heavier than my Boden original. Roasted neck, dude. So this is it. The Boden Essential. Honestly, like, first grab, it just feels like a Strandberg. There's nothing to suggest that this is any cheaper than the other ones that I've already got, which is actually super impressive. I don't know whether you're the same, but like, after you've played a fair few guitars, you get a feel for what's a cheap guitar and what isn't. And like, by no means this is a cheap guitar, but it is more and more affordable the longer time goes on. Like, guitars are getting more and more expensive. So this is £999, and honestly, straight away, it feels every bit the same quality as my other Strandbergs. It's quite impressive actually. Let's get this little QC card. So first things first, we need to give it a proper look over. Now, I mean, I am already pretty blown away with how this guitar feels. The neck is exactly what you'd expect. Perfect fret edges. Frets feel great. Weight is good. Like, it's a nice weight. Let me just check again. My Boden original is a Swamp Ash body, chambered Swamp Ash, and this is Meranti. I have no idea what Meranti is, aside from being part of a tree, and it's slightly, ever so slightly heavier. Obviously, like that, it doesn't matter that much. All guitars are going to weigh slightly different. This is a really nice weight, like a super nice weight. I can't see a single thing wrong with it. Now obviously this is just an unboxing video, like I'm going to spend some time looking at it properly, playing it, checking it out. But first impressions, this is every bit the Strandberg that I've come to know and love. I am a huge Strandberg fan. Like, I love their guitars so much. They've been massive for my ability to play, not only like just the fact that I like playing them, I like the look of them and they sound great, but the features on these guitars have made a massive difference on my actual ability to play. For anyone who's new here, I've got dicky arms, injuries, and normal guitars can cause me problems. It depends what guitar it is. Standard neck profiles and stuff like that, I tend to get sort of fatigued in my left arm quite quickly, but with Strandbergs I can play them for however long without experiencing any sort of problems at all. The fact that other people who might be having the same issues as me could get one of these for £1 less than £1,000 and see the same benefits that I've seen is huge, honestly. It's so good. Enough yapping. It's time to plug it in and see what it sounds like. So it's tuned up and it's time to hear it. I am very excited because I've got no idea what these pickups are going to sound like, and also, like, is it going to sound like a Strandberg? Is it going to sound like what I'm expecting it to? I don't know, man. These pickups, honestly, this sounds great. Like, this sounds super good. Also, like, I cannot play. Oof. That's the neck pickup, and it's incredibly spanky. The sound of this neck pickup is almost what I've always wanted all my neck pickups to sound like. Like, it's still rich, it's still got the thing that you should get from a neck pickup, but like, it's quite biting. It's just got a little bit of extra punch, a little bit of extra, like, I like that. I like that a lot. Like, you can hear it on picked notes, palm muted and picked, palm muted and picked. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. The setup is super, super low. Like, sort of acceptable levels of fret buzz, depending on where you sort of sit on the argument, if you like fret buzz, if you don't like fret buzz. And this is like a little bit lower than I would probably like it. We're talking like just over a millimeter on the low E. Yeah, it's just ever so slightly too low. All it needs is just a little bit of relief in the neck, and then it's going to be good to go. But this is a sick colour as well. I originally had plans I don't mind telling you. I originally had plans to do a mod video on this guitar. I would love to have a Strandberg Boden that is completely my own specifications. So I was going to spray it, I was going to put new pickups in, and this has kind of f***ed all that up, honestly. The colour is so nice. The pickups sound absolutely awesome. Why would I put new pickups in it and spray it? And it's under $1,000. Makes me feel a bit silly for spending so much money on all my other ones, honestly. I am joking. Like, I particularly love that original. That guitar has been in my hands almost constantly since I got it. That's the thing that I'm writing with currently. But this is so close to that, it's unreal. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Really, all I can say at this point is I need to test it properly. I need to write a demo with it. I need to really give it a good play, see if it is everything that it feels like it is. But if it is, Strandberg have done something special with this, I think. That's definitely what it feels like to me anyway. Thank you so much for watching me waffle about guitars that I love. It means a huge amount to me and I'm super glad that you're here. Take care mate, stay safe. I'll see you later.